What is up, guys? It is Russ here, PokeRuss here, and we are back for another deck profile for Dragon Ball Super. Guys, you guys loved the last one, so we're back with another deck profile. And you know what? Frieza was kind of pissed last week. Frieza was like, I don't know if you liked my deck. So you know what? I'm gonna call my big bro Cooler, and that's what we have today. We have a Cooler deck using the cool promo card in set 1. This guy, the Clan of Terror Cooler. He has critical. I don't know if you can see, yeah. Okay. He has critical, which when this card inflicts damage to your opponent's life points, or to their life, the card goes to the drop area instead. And permanent, if you have 7 more Frieza Clan in your drop area, this card gets 5,000 power and double strike. So, you know what? Something with critical and double strike isn't something to, like, laugh at. So you have the normal leader card. You get the normal Frieza. You saw him in last week's episode. Pretty much beautiful standard, allows you to cycle through your deck. You can place one of your Frieza army cards from your in-play to the drop area. And if you do that, you can untap one of your mana and draw one card. Once it hits 4 or less life, boom, you turn golden. Also, loving these sleeves, got them at the event. Pretty freaking beautiful. I hope they come out with more of these sleeves as the new packs come out. I will always preview them on the deck profile decks. So, yeah. So this one, when it evolves, you untap 2 mana and you draw 1 card, which is absolutely beautiful. When he attacks, you draw 1 card as well. So this is the second deck profile I've used with him. I promise next week we'll head up with a different leader, but this is why we made the deck. Like I said before, this is why we made the deck. Is this Clan of Terror Cooler. He's a promo card that you can only get from the tournament pack. So this deck profile might be a little bit hard for you to build. It was actually hard for me to build. I only have 1 Clan of Terror, but in this build, you would run 4 of it. This is the card you're really wanting to, like, critical plus double break. I mean, it's just beautiful. BEA beautiful. So you'd run 4 Clan of Terror Cooler, which the card down here, right down here, it says Frieza Clan. I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of blurry. It says Frieza Clan down here. This is what activates Cooler's effect. So we have a couple different kind of Frieza's Clan members. We have Mecha Frieza. We're running 2 Mecha Friezas in the deck. Saw it last week. It's an amazing card. It has dual attack, and when it comes into play, you can discard 1 card from your hand. If you do this, you can choose 2 of your opponent's rest mode cards and send them to the discard pile. And also you gain double strike for the turn. So like I said last week, he is a beautiful double strike, dual attack monster. If I could run, like, the original build that I started with ended up being 52 cards. I had to cut some. I hated to have to cut Mecha Frieza, but I cut him down to 2 because it's competing with Cooler on turn 4. You might play Cooler a little bit later, depending on when you have those 7 cards, but that's absolutely insane. So you have that is one of your Frieza Clan members. He's a Frieza Clan and Frieza Army. Next, you have Full Power Frieza. Full Power Frieza is a blocker, huge blocker. He's also a triple strike, which I don't like triple strike personally, because I think by the time you're hitting these late triple strikes, they might as well be double strikes. Yeah, double strikes. But he's a blocker with 2,500. He's a wall you have to get over. Not only that, when you activate his blocker effect, you switch this card to active mode after the battle. So he just keeps on blocking. He just blocks and keeps on blocking. It's absolutely insane. He's just a big wall that your opponent has to get around, and he also has that Frieza Clan, Frieza Army. Next, we're playing red in this deck. So this is a yellow-red deck. We're playing 4 of the Premonition Frost. He's a turn 1, beautiful Frost card. Pay 2, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, and choose 1 Frost with Evolution, and evolve this card into it, then shuffle your deck. So this guy gets super big, super quickly. Usually play this on turn 2. I'm going to show you later, you're going to play your standard Frieza stuff on turn 1. So you're actually activating this turn 3, to be honest. You can play this turn 1 and then activate turn 2 if it's still around, but as soon as your opponent sees it, they're going to try to get rid of it. So he also has Frieza Clan, which is absolutely insane. Then the evols from him, we're playing 4 of the turn 3. He evolves for 2 off of Frost. If you hit him off of his effect, he's absolutely free to evolve off of. And he also has double strike. A turn 2 double strike with 1,500 power. Call it a game. That's absolutely insane. That's better than that vanilla I was showing you last week. I know it sounds sarcastic, but It's not. It's not. And we also have 4 copies of the turn 4 Frost. Now this also evolves 2+1, so you can do it on turn 3, or you can get free off of Evolve Premonition. He has Double Strike, and when this card attacks a battle card and KO that card after the battle, then your opponent, if your opponent's leader has 10,000 or less power, inflict 1 damage. So he just like, hey, you haven't evolved yet? I just did extra damage. Boom! 1 free damage. 1 free damage. Absolutely beautiful. I'm sure he's going to make a reappearance in one of our decks in the future. So after, this is pretty much your Frieza clan line. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 possible cards, plus more coolers, plus this next card. This is actually the start of the Frieza. This is the Frieza engine deck. So this is your Frieza clan engine. This is your Frieza engine. So this works with your leader. So Avenging Frieza with Frieza's Call. You play 4. I'm playing 4 and 3 in this deck because the engine isn't as important, but it's still really good. You guys want to mill, or you guys want to mulligan until you can try to open up with one of these in hand. This is your standard combo with Frieza. This is really your bread and butter of the deck. For Avenging Frieza into Frieza's Call, and this Avenging Frieza also has Frieza's Army and Frieza Clan. So that's 4 more. That's 20 targets to potentially be in the discard pile for Cooler's effect. Next, you're going to have 4 Sorbet the Loyal Commander. He's a turn 1 blocker, necessary in most decks. And he also, when you place 1 card from your hand into the drop zone, so there's a discard for one of your Frieza members. Look at the top 2 cards from your deck. Choose 1 Frieza's Army card among them and place them into your combo area. Place the other card in your drop area. Any other cards in your drop area. So this powers up your guys super quickly and gets cards in the drop area without you really having this. The first card comes from hand, but the other 2 cards come from deck. So you can mill any of these cards basically. And after they combo, they go to the discard pile anyway, so it's pretty freaking nice. This is your engine to get your Frieza's Force into the discard pile. Okay. Okay, so next, we have Apul. I have 2 Apul and 2 Sui in the deck. These are your standard turn 2 1500s. They're Frieza Army. They're super powerful. They're 1500 for turn 2. That's vanilla. That's why we use them. I chose 2 and 2 because I like them both. I can't really choose which one I like more. I don't know. You can choose which one you like more if you don't like running 4 and 4. Next, you have Birder. Beautiful, beautiful Birder. You have 3 Birders. This card can't compete with the cards like the Vanillas can, but at the end of your turn, he does become active. So if you hit him off of like Frieza's Call, he will be in rest when he comes in and then to go straight to active, so your opponent can't trample right over him. He's pretty nice. You could replace him for another Sui or Apul, but either or is good. Then we have Goldo, another set of blockers, really nice. When this card's put into play, if your leader is Frieza's Army, oops, you only play 3 of them, sorry. You choose one of your opponent's battle cards with 2 energy costs or less and put it into rest mode. So that's pretty fun. Goldo's a pretty nice defensive card, blocker, and a cute little ability to go with it. He's also Frieza's Army. Next we have, because we're running Yellow Leader, we're running Dodoria, who also has Frieza Army, just in case you get in a little pickle situation. You can play him and then discard him. I wouldn't suggest it, but in case you get in that ugly pickle situation, you can do that because he does have Frieza's Army. Okay, so last but not least, you're going to run your negates. Your 4 Crusher Balls. These are going to say, when things come into play, they come into rest mode. And last but not least, you play 1 Bloodlust. Bloodlust is cool. I like it. I wouldn't play more than 1 of it. I might play 2 of it. If I'm really pushing it and think, I'm probably going to sideboard a second one of these, because this card is beautiful, but you're not going to use it to late game. And this deck cycles a lot, where you're probably going to get this before your opponent gets, before you get to the point where you're going to need it, because you're only going to use this on a big card, to be realistic. You're not going to use it on, like, their turn 2 border. Oh no, it's going to untap, so I need to untap it. So, running 1 to 2 of these isn't a bad thing. I had to make space and cut, so that's kind of where I had to make the cut. But one Cold Bloodlust or 2, either or, is really freaking nifty, and that's it. So this is Frieza's Big Brother deck. I debated putting the entire family in here, but I'm just not a big fan of King Cold. You could put him in your side deck, but this is what I think is a really good version of red-yellow that allows you to take advantage of some of the best cards in the format. You have Frost, Frieza, and Cooler. It's a really great deck, and I want you, if you can, give it a try. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've given any of my decks a try, and don't forget to check out after the video to see what could be the next deck profile. Leave it in the comment section, hashtag whatever deck you choose, and you might see it in the deck profile. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. PokeRuss out. Bye!